Hey guys, I'm Jay, and today I have something a little bit different for you. We're gonna do an initial, right out of the box look at this Steel Will Modus, model number F25-32. We're not gonna get into any of the specs. I will save that for the review, which I'll do in a couple days once I've spent enough time with this knife. But before we get started, I just want to really quickly remind you guys to click on that subscribe button if you're looking for knife reviews that get right to the point. This is the Steel Will Modus. Now, right out of the box, the first thing that you're going to notice is the weight. This thing is crazy light. I mean, really, really light. The action is incredible, and that is all attributed to this crazy strong detent. Yeah, I'm unable to shake this open, and believe me, I've tried. Very, very strong detent, and I really have a difficult time getting this knife to misfire. Let me see if I can do it. I really get, nope. Let me try. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so you can see it's really difficult to get this to misfire because of that crazy strong detent. Now, normally, guys, I could care less about the packaging, but I have to show you guys this. Now, this came in the box with the knife. See if you guys can see this. Yeah, this is a certificate of authenticity. So on it, it has the model, the Modus, with the model number F25-32. Now, each one of these knives have their own individual serial numbers, if you can believe that. So this one is 0270. So let's look at the knife. You guys might not be able to see this, and I do apologize. But on the blade, it does match serial numbers. On the blade it says 0270 as well, and it's right next to the type of steel, which is M390. So I thought that was pretty friggin' cool. So it has the serial number, also has the signature of the individual that inspected this knife, and it also has the manufacture date. So what is that, July 8th of 2017? Very, very, very cool. I have never received a knife with a certificate of authenticity like that. Now, the overall build is quite slim, and they were able to achieve this because of the inset liner locks. You guys can see that. Now, it does only have a full steel liner just on the one side, on the lock side. The other side of the knife, there's nothing. So that also helps to keep that weight down. The pocket clip is really, really strong. I actually might bend this out just a little bit because it can be kind of difficult to get it out of my pocket. Now, all of these screws, the body screws and the pivot, are all number 8 Torx. So that's good to see, because well, the larger the size of the Torx, the less of a possibility there is for stripping that screw. Now, the build material, this is G10 scales. You can see it's the olive green And look at that really nice chamfering all the way around on the edges of that G10. Really, really nice. There is a little bit of jimping, and it is rather aggressive. You're going to feel it on the flipper tab and here on the thumb ramp. Oh, and there's also a little bit on that inset liner lock as well. Something else I wanted to show you guys, and it's really not that big of a deal, it's more of just an annoyance than anything else, is that because of the back spacer, let me see if I can get you guys a nice shot of that. So you can see how the back spacer kind of sticks out beyond the scales just a little bit, so it makes this unable to stand up like that. See, like here with the PM2, can stand it up on its spine. Can't do that with the Modus. Not that it's a big deal. Shouldn't be a deal breaker. Just slightly annoying. Why don't we go ahead and just bring in a couple other knives so you guys can get an idea of the size of knife that we're working with today. So of course the Spyderco Manix 2, and these are actually really, really close in size. And I would say, oh yeah, definitely the Modus has more of a cutting edge than the Manix 2. How about this one? The Benchmade Griptilian, which, yeah, a little bit bigger. Let's check the cutting. Yeah, the Griptilian has more cutting edge. Let's bring in, how about this one? The PM2, and let's match this up to see. Ooh, that's pretty close, actually. See that? In cutting edge. Very, very close. Let's bring in just a couple more. So this one, the Kershaw Dividend, and oh, what's another one that'd be good to show you guys? Oh, how about this one? Let's do another Spyderco. The Native 5. How about this one? Let's do another Kershaw. The Camber, and oh, here's a good one. The Kaiser T1, which, let's see, the Modus is definitely bigger than the T1. Let's look at cutting edge. Modus has more cutting edge than the T1 as well. How about against the Camber? Ooh, almost the same. Yeah, almost the same on the Camber. Now in hand, this is very, very comfortable. Now the handle is a little on the short side. Now you can see I wear a medium-sized glove, and yeah, I can just fit all of my fingers on there. So those of you with those larger paws, you might find your pinky kind of hanging off the end. Now this does kind of fall shut. Let's see. I gotta do some shake and bake. Oh yeah. Let's try that again. That might get better with use. So we'll see once I've had some time to play around with this. Maybe that'll break in just a little bit more. I'm not crazy about the lettering. Look how far down that comes on the blade. Again, not a deal breaker, but just something I want you to be aware of that. Oh yeah, and then look at the logo. Kind of far down as well. Steel Will. So that's it, guys, for my initial out-of-the-box look at the Steel Will Modus. Again, I will post a review in a couple days once I've had some time with this knife, and just so I can give you guys a really fair and accurate depiction of this. So that's it. Thanks, you guys, for stopping by and letting me show you my new Steel Will Modus. And if I answered most of your questions, why not just go ahead and leave me a like, and make sure you guys keep an eye out for the review, which will be coming in a few. Thanks, you guys, and I will see you at the next video. You guys take care, okay?